Good afternoon, Barrington High School. I'm Matt Widener, and bringing you a first in BHS-TV history. You all remember that amazing story of Abe Solberg supposedly running a 7:42 mile. Let's go down to the field with Eric Slingo.
Thanks, Matt. It's a beautiful day here at BHS. We welcome you to Celebrate Life Field. I'm here with BHS-TV correspondent Abe Solberg. He's also a physical education all-star, and Abe, can you tell us why you were here today?
Oh, well, yeah. Sophomore year, second semester in Miss Sanchez's gym class, we were running the mile, and I ran a 7-minute and 42-second mile. And I told everyone of my great feats, and no one believed me. No one thought it was possible for me to run a 7:42 mile. So today, on BHS TV, I'm going to run a 7-minute and 42-second mile, or below, in the bottom third of your screen, to show, once and for all, that I can, in fact, run a 7-minute and 42-second mile. This goes out to all the teachers who have supported and inspired me. I thank you sincerely.
Good luck, Abe.
Thanks, Eric.
High School. As you know, today is the seniors' last day of school.
We have a special episode for you guys today dedicated entirely to the seniors.
We hope you enjoy it. Our first segment is brought to you by Michaela and Taylor on senior advice to all you underclassmen.
Being seniors, we've learned a lot through our experiences at BHS. And now, in our final moments, we're going to share what we've learned.
Underclassmen, don't be intimidated by the older kids.
Especially when they tell you your class is on the 4th floor.
And freshmen, you're not in middle school anymore. Don't wait for your section to be called.
So, throwing pennies at freshmen wasn't a thing. Sophomore year is pretty uneventful, unless you're Dean Hoffman.
Don't take credit for something you didn't do.
Don't wait 5 hours for Yana.
Just live your life, guys.
But 4's okay.
Really, the hardest thing about junior year is the ACT.
Hey man, you want to hang out tonight? Oh no, I got the ACT in the morning. I gotta study.
And getting your senior schedule isn't surreal. Senior year is surreal, so don't take it for granted. What's surreal for me is dragging myself out of bed so I don't have more than 8 absences. Don't get caught making fake Twitter accounts.
And remember guys, just to impress.
There's no doubt that we've had our ups and downs in high school.
Oh my god, I'm gonna cry.
But I hope in the future we can all look back and think of these years as some of the best years of our life. Closing time.
Once a Bronco, always a Bronco.
I don't know the next line.
Time for you to go out. I hope you all paid attention because those are definitely some key points to surviving high school. Yes, Dean Hoffman.
Even you. Let's start over to Matt to check in with how Abe's doing. Matt?
Thanks, Tommy and Ashka. Roll Tide. All right, guys, I'm going to talk to you guys a little bit about the stadium. It's kind of like an ovalish shape. Abe is going to be doing a lot of left turns. He's got to do 4 laps. And now, let's go to Eric on the field.
Morning, Eric. Good morning, Abe. How are you feeling so far? You know, I guess I thought adrenaline would take over at this point that it has so far in the race. But I think I'll catch up. Hey, you think I'll get back? What's the time? How am I doing?
You're at 2:40.
2:40, there we go. That's what I like.
I just have a question for you.
Yes, sir.
What has been your strategy so far going into every left turn?
Every left turn so far, put my left foot forward, right foot behind it. Every left turn.
Good.
That's how you got to handle.
Okay. You know, my econ teacher once told me that NASCAR's it's like chess, but at 200 miles an hour. And that's what I'm getting right now. That's the vibe I'm getting right now.
You know, this really is a mental game. It's all mental. Where am I going to go next? Where's my left foot going to go? Where's my right foot going to go? I don't know. All right. I'll see you soon.
All right, yeah, keep it up.
Thanks, Eric.
Keep it going, Abe.
Seniors around the school really wanted to let the teachers know how much they're appreciated.
Got to throw some credit out there to Doles. I wonder what he's going to do next year when he doesn't have me for 4 periods out of the day.
He's probably going to get more work done.
Doubt it. Let's go to the teacher appreciation segment.
Over my past 4 years of Barrington, my favorite teachers have been Mr. Sanders because of his hilarious stories during English, Mr. Stive because luckily I'd had the opportunity to be in the class with my best friend, so I knew I was going to laugh throughout the whole hour, and finally Mrs. Tobison because she's so passionate about music and had me grow as a musician, and I have some of my best memories from that class.
I'd just like to thank Miss Emma and Miss Nelson for not only putting up with me for the last 4 years, but also being the driving forces in their respective clubs, best buddies for Mrs. Emma, and just about everything else for Miss Nelson at this school. Just everything they taught me is something I'll take with me for the rest of my life, and they haven't only just touched my life, but just about everybody else in the school, so I really appreciate that.
Two of my favorite teachers that I've had at BHS throughout the last 4 years are probably Mr. D, Mr. Dionysotis, who's been my photo teacher, and Mr. Sanchez, who's my U.S. history teacher. Mr. D, he's really just encouraged me to tap into my creative side and really helped me find my passion for photography. And Mr. Sanchez, he really just took the time to get to know each student, and he made the class so much fun. I always had a great time in it, so thank you.
My favorite teachers at BHS are Miss Tobison and Mr. Ronconi. Miss Tobison has taught me so much appreciation for music, and I know that I wouldn't be here where I am today if it hadn't been for her. I thank her so much for everything that she's done for me over the past 4 years. And Mr. Ronconi is just awesome. I mean, I had him for 2 years in class, and he made me love history so much, and he taught me how to be such a hard worker, and I really appreciate everything that he's done for me.
Two of my favorite teachers from high school would have to be Mr. Pagentini and Mrs. Sanchez in PE. The reason I picked Patch as one is because even though he wasn't my teacher or a counselor, he helped me enjoy high school so much and gave me one of the greatest experiences of my life going up to the reservation in South Dakota. And then Mrs. Sanchez because she makes it such an enjoyable class for leaders and the students.
On behalf of all the senior students in this video, we would like to personally thank each and every one of the departments. We couldn't have done this without you, so thank you so much.
I also really wanted to thank Mr. Burke, Mr. Zurich, and Mr. Mathian for making me more artistic.
Oh, Tommy, that's probably the sweetest thing you've ever said.
Sure.
Let's check in with Matt to see how Abe's pulling through.
All right, thanks, Oscar and Tom. Roll Tide. All right, guys, Abe is about the 5-minute mark. We're going to go down on the field and talk to him with Eric.
Hello, Abe. How you doing now? I'm doing all right, Eric. On my final lap, I'm going well. This might be a new best pace for me. I'm calling out the entirety of the cross-country team right now. I'd like to see you do this all day. Left foot, right foot, baby. I'll meet you at the finish line. All right, I'll see you there.
All right, Ashka, the moment has come. For the last time, we get to say this statement that has been driving me crazy for the past 4 years at BHS.
Oh my God, Tommy, you're right. All right, well, here it goes.
It's time to get you
in the know.
Good afternoon, Barrington High School. I'm Melissa Mookie. It's Wednesday, May 22nd, and it's time to get you in the know. Tonight is Spring Sports Awards Night. Congratulations to all the spring athletes on their impressive season. For those of you who have not completed your season, good luck in the playoffs. Underclassmen, finals are approaching. The MRC and ARC want to remind you that they will be open for business to help you study. Seniors, don't forget to RSVP for the graduation breakfast on May 31st in the Dean's office. If you lost your RSVP slip, the Dean's office has extras. Immediately after the celebratory breakfast, everyone will be heading over to Willow Creek for graduation rehearsal. Graduation starts at 5:45 that night. Also, don't forget if you're going to be on the senior boat cruise, it's on May 29th. Be at the school by 9:30 that night. Congratulations to the senior class for completing high school. And I would just like to thank all of those teachers for being so understanding throughout my 4 years of high school. Thank you and have a great year.
Tommy, not gonna lie, this is getting pretty tense.
I know. Gosh, it's crazy. Let's check back in with Matt one more time to see if Abe's going to actually finish on time.
Thanks, Oscar and Tom. Roll Tide again. All right, we haven't had any word up in the studio whether or not Abe has had a heart attack, but it does look like he is going to finish on time. Let's go down to the field with Eric again.
How's it going, Eric?
It's good. I'm not going to tell you a time yet, but it's looking promising.
Hey, you got the finish line right here. How'd I do? How'd I do?
I think you did all right.
6:44! Ladies and gentlemen, that is a new personal best you just witnessed here on BHS-TV. Thank you to all the teachers and my students, not my students, my peers, for supporting me in my quest to continue running.
Congratulations, Abe.
Thank you, Eric. I'm gonna go pour some water on my head.
Congratulations, Abe, on running the fastest ever BHS-TV recorded mile. All right, guys, I want to take a second just to thank all the teachers that have made my high school experience very great, and especially supporting me, as I knew I missed a lot of class, both first and second semester. Mr. Gilbert, sorry about that, my bad. But I do want to thank all of you, and I'm Matt Widener, signing off for the last time for BHS-TV. Have a nice summer and a great next years for all of you guys.
From the deepest part of my heart, I really am going to miss being in front of these BHS cameras and working with all you amazing people on this BHS-TV team. I love you all so much and can't thank you enough.
I'm definitely going to miss editing BHS-TV next year when I'm rolling Tide.
Okay, for the last time ever, I'm Ashika Sachdev.
And I'm Tommy Lakai.
Bringing you closer to your school.
One episode at a time.
Happy graduation, seniors!